Ay, ay, ay. What a day. Just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting on my people. Why does my hair look so crooked though? Oh my gosh, that would be horrible if nobody came into my live. Are you out there, people? Give you a minute. Give you a minute. Somebody's in here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. As soon as you hopped in, you gave it a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Hi, Gaming with JT. What's going on? How are you? It's been a long day, bro. It's been a long day. I gotta do a live in my car because my house is too loud. There's too many people there. There's too much going on. So I figure, why not come in my car where it's super quiet and I can just chill. So it's just been one of them days. I've been at the doctor all day with my daughter, getting her checked out. It's exhausting. How was your day? Get my nails done, man. Two minutes and 15 seconds. Where is everybody at? I got like 30 minutes to do this live, so it's gonna be a quick live. It'll be quick. I gotta go make dinner for real, for real. Angel goes live and no one shows up. Oh Lord. At least I got you, Gaming with JT. As soon as people come in, I'm gonna start my story time. I figured this would be the best way to start a story time. And if nobody comes in, I'm gonna have to make a video. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Oh, there's two people. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to thumbs me up. Thumbs me up. Thumbs me up. Who else is in the building? Who do we have? How come I can't see the people as they come in? That's so unfair. I don't know who came in. I don't want to retell my whole story, so I have to wait until people come in because I don't want to have to retell it all over again. What's up? Give me a thumbs up. Who's in the building? Somebody checked out. I really gotta say when I'm going live. Come on, people. All right, I'm gonna give it one more minute and then I'm gonna start my story because this is gonna be replayed and nobody wants to sit here and watch nothing. So we're gonna have to see. What's up? Give me a thumbs up, please. I wonder if I could pop on this. Nope, she tried it. I think I'm gonna have to start my story, and if they come in, they're gonna have to get the tail end of it because I don't want to wait any longer. This cannot be a super long live because I got a lot of cleaning and cooking to do at the house, so it's gonna have to be a little quick. So they got 40 more seconds. More seconds. All right, I'm gonna have to start this because they're gonna have to watch it later on. So today was a really exhausting, tiring day for me. So today I woke up early with my kids. I got them ready. We got on the bus. I got them off to the bus. And then the school calls me and they say that they want to set up a meeting for my son for his IEP. So if you don't know what an IEP is, it's individualized educational program, right? So my son is ADHD and he needs a lot of like special services and things like that. So they want to talk about all the services that he was getting in his old school and translate them to the new school. So they pretty much tell me that they want to have a meeting tomorrow at the school at 9 o'clock. And they're telling me that they want to take him out of more than half of his classes. Now, why in the world, if the other school that he was going to since kindergarten, so now he's in 3rd grade, why in the world would you pull somebody out of half the classes and half the help that he's getting? Granted, he hasn't even been in that school for a full week. So I'm super confused at why they would even try to pull him out of half of the courses that he's in when his other school obviously thought it was necessary. So I'm really confused, and I have a meeting with the school tomorrow at at 9 o'clock. So I'm really curious to see where they're getting this from, because number one, if my son hasn't even been in the school for that long, how do you even know like what he needs and what he doesn't need? I don't even feel like you have enough time to know him at this point. So how could you judge somebody and how they learn in a matter of like, what, 5, 6 total days of him being in that school? Like, it, I don't know. So we're gonna have some problems in the school tomorrow, because I'm a very nice person. I'm very sweet. I'm very understanding. But when it comes to my kids, Mama Bear gets a little upset. So I guess we're gonna have to see how that whole situation plays out and go from there. And then my daughter, my oldest daughter, is I brought her to the doctors today because she hasn't been feeling good, and I guess her heart has really been bothering her. She has a what's it called, a regular heartbeat, and I guess it's really been messing with her. And then she's having pain in her shoulder and her chest, and she wanted to go get it checked out. So they hooked her up to an EKG, and they did tests through there, and they also did blood work, and they also did blood work, they did a urine sample, they did an EKG, and they did chest x-rays. So pretty much everything looked all good. Her white blood cell count was down, which they said that really wasn't like an abnormal thing for your white blood cell count to be down. So I don't know, she's like kind of worried about it or whatever. And he said it wasn't even to the point where he feels like we need to go see a cardiologist. He was like, you don't even really need to go see a cardiologist for all that. Like, you should be good. So I don't know, I guess we gotta like check up in a couple days or whatever with her primary care physician, and then go from there and then see what they think. But yeah, she was like really nervous, and she wasn't really sure like what was happening or what was going on. So I guess we got all that figured out, but she's still kind of like, sorry, I keep getting texts. So she's still kind of like nervous about that whole situation. But I think, like, honestly, I think with something like that, it's kind of like it's like all in your head. Hi, Edward, how are you? What's going on? It's good to see some familiar faces. Tomorrow's Friday. We got one more day to get through, and then it's the weekend. Thank goodness. My poor daughter is in kindergarten, and like when she wakes up, she gets so nervous to go to school. Like, she gets so nervous, she's so scared. And then she comes home from school and she's happy. She's like, oh, I love school, and I had fun, and I did this, and we did this, and I ate this. And then it starts all over again. Then she wakes up in the morning and she's scared to go to school. But you have to understand, like, my daughter has never been in daycare. Like, she is 5 years old and she's never been in a daycare. She's only been home with me, literally since she was born. So school is a very big, like, change to her, you know, like, she's not used to being without her mom or being without her brothers and sisters. And so it's a really big change for her, but I feel like she's doing good. I feel like she'll get, you know, on a routine better. My day was good, very exhausting, but my day was good. As I was saying, I took my daughter to the doctors today because she has an irregular heartbeat, and she was having like chest pain and arm pain. So she wanted to get that checked out just to make sure it wasn't anything like going on with her. So everything looks good, except her white blood cell count was a little bit low, but they said that wasn't anything to worry about. So, but other than that, same old, same old. Ready for the weekend, man. I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready for a break. Hey, Lala, what's up? You did. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you. I know. She was really nervous. She was really, really nervous, but you know, they did a chest x-ray, they did an EKG, they did blood work, they did a urine sample. Like, they did literally everything that they could have possibly done, and they didn't see any cause for concern. The only thing that they said is she might possibly have a blood clot. That's the only thing that he could think of as far as like the pain where she was getting it. But he was like, since you don't have any like family history, she's never had surgery, she's never been on birth control, that would seem very unlikely, but he still wants to get it checked out. But that just seems kind of far-fetched, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. But the problem is the place where I went patient first, they're not really able to do that testing. If she had a chest pain like a worse, then it would be a big, yeah. Yeah, that's why they did like the EKG and the chest x-rays and everything, and they said everything looked good. It was just, they were a little bit worried about the pain that she was having, especially in the area that she was describing. So she's gonna have to get a follow-up, but he couldn't see anything that showed up anywhere. So not to say that there isn't something that they missed, because it's a patient first and they can't do all the tests. Like I said, the only thing he did find was the white blood cell count, but other than that, she seems pretty healthy. But she does have like a lot of anxiety and depression too. So I think sometimes that can play a role in, you know, you being nervous about your health and worried about yourself, because me and my daughter, like I take her to the doctor all the time because she gets really worried about her health, you know, and I mean, I can't blame her, but thank you. She's doing like, you know, she's the type of person, she's a really good girl. She's really sweet, but she really struggles with like anxiety and depression. And so I have to stay on top of her and make sure that she's like getting up and doing what she has to do and staying motivated, because that's her biggest thing right now, is just staying motivated. As long as she stays motivated, and, you know, like every day before, after I drop the kids off at the bus, I'll take her for a walk just to kind of like get her out of the house, wake her up for a little bit, you know, making her feel better, because I think that's really important, like to get out of the house and like breathe and be good. So I think that really helps her too. So I don't know, we'll see. And like, as I was saying before, I have my IEP meeting from my son tomorrow. So if you don't know what IEP meeting is, it's pretty much an individual education program. So they're pretty much telling me, now understand, my son goes to a new school. He used to go to, you know, a school last year, but this year he's going to a new school, and they're trying to take him off like half of the things that he is in, half of the programs. They're trying to take him off. So I'm not happy about that. So we're going to have a problem at this meeting tomorrow with the school, because I'm not trying to take him off of any of the help he's getting. The school told me at the last IEP with the other school, just because I thought he was autistic for such a long time and we found out that he's ADHD. So they said, we don't want to change anything. We're good to go. Like, he's learning, he's getting better. So we're going to keep him on the same path. We're not going to change it unless he, like, education wise, he needs to be changed. But just because you have a diagnosis doesn't mean we're going to change it. This is the best course of action. So after not even a week of my son being in a school, why would you want to change things around? I feel like you don't even know him at this point, you know, like he hasn't even been in school long enough for them to get a feel of what he's learning and what he's not. So that kind of confuses me. So I feel like we might have a little bit of a problem at this IEP meeting tomorrow. So I don't know. I'll kind of see where their head's at as far as that, because I'm really not feeling that. But yeah, he was diagnosed with ADHD. His whole entire life, we thought he was autistic. Literally, we thought he was autistic. Like, you couldn't tell me he wasn't anything else. Like, and then we went to go get him tested like a couple months ago, and it ended up to be ADHD. So I guess a lot of the people who have autism think that they have ADHD, and vice versa. I guess some of the you know, some of the signs and symptoms are very similar from ADHD and autism. So, but it's still good to have a diagnosis. But as far as like school and education wise, he really, like, nothing needs to be changed. Like, he was, I don't know what kind of school this is or what kind of funding that they have. Granted, we moved, but we didn't move out of the county. No meds, no. I feel like, to be honest with you, I think what we're doing is good, because We have him on a strict diet. We have him eating certain things. And I think that's good enough because he's not bad. Like, he's not bad to the point where he can't focus or he can't read a book. You know, like you can definitely work with him. It's not like he's to the point where he's just so far gone. So meds is not even like a thing to me right now. I know. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna talk to them and see kind of where their heads at, because everything that all the services he was getting, that's why he's so good right now. So I don't want to change anything. Like, they're like, oh, he's so smart, he doesn't need this, he doesn't need that. I'm like, well, he's so smart because he was getting those services. You can't treat him like that because he won't follow certain directions if he's not directly told to do something. If you tell the whole class to do something, he might miss it. You know, he's the type of person where he needs a lot of that one-on-one attention. And I feel like if you're a school, you need to make sure that he gets accommodated for that. Like, that's your job. What's up, DZ Phillips? Lala, you couldn't have said it better. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Meds, he is 8 years old, because me and his doctor did have a discussion on medications, but I just feel like they could alter his personality. They could alter his growth. I would rather try to go, like, you know, change his eating habits and change everything else before we go to that route. So Jessica, what's up? See, you know what I mean with the IEPs. Did you hear my story that I just said? Because they're trying to take my son off of like half of the things he has on his IEP in his new school now. They're trying to take like half of the things away. Yes. And I'm like, okay, let me tell you something. If you meet me, I'm a very sweet girl. Like, I'm very nice. I'm very polite. But Mama Bear is going to come out. And that's the side you don't want to see. Like, I'm nice, I'm sweet, but if you mess with my kids, I'm a whole different animal. Exactly. And I've dealt with this IEP, not even just my son, Anthony. I've been dealing with IEPs since my daughter, Angela, was in kindergarten. So you're talking about 17 years I've been dealing with IEPs. So I know what I'm doing, and I know what my rights are, and I know what they need to do as a school. I don't know what kind of funding they have available. I don't know what they have going on as far as their school goes, but that's really not my problem nor my concern. My son was getting these services last year, and my son will continue to get these services this year. Just because he's in a different school, he's in the same county, they still should offer the same things. So I don't know. We might have to go toe to toe with these people at the school. We're going to have to see. What's a 504 plan? Psychiatrist does override the school. You got that 100% right. And I actually have a note from his doctor, from his ADHD doctor, saying that not only does he need that, but they need to add courses to him too. Because there's a lot of things that the school doesn't want to tell you that they offer, but the doctors know about them. And if the doctors know about them, they'll push to make sure he gets it. So you do. Yeah, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, the only reason my daughter is able to be homeschooled right now is because of her psychiatrist. Because the psychiatrist said that she wasn't physically able to stay in school because of everything that was going on. That's why she is computer-based instruction. She does like homeschooling, but from a laptop. Hey, real mamas, what's up? What's going on? It's a permanent plan. What? I'd never even heard of that in my life. See, you're preparing me for tomorrow, Jessica. Now I am prepared. I'm gonna be like, let's look into a 504 plan so you guys can't change it on me. Look at you. Schools are still behind, truly understand now. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying, DZ. That's exactly what I'm saying. They don't learn the same. And my son is not the type of person where he can be in a class and you can tell the whole class what to do. You literally need to tell my son like specifically what he needs to do, or he like doesn't understand. So it carries over to colleges. That's crazy. What's up, A Fizzle? How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I have 2 IEPs. So yes, my daughter, my oldest daughter, Angela, has an IEP, and my son, Anthony, has an IEP. And it's just like one thing after another. So I'm not even trying to like go there with these people, honestly. His other school, they were really understanding. They were very helpful. I met all his teachers. Thank you, A. I already met all his teachers. They came to me. They were talking one-on-one about what they were doing with my son. And I haven't even heard from this school yet. Sorry. I haven't even heard anything from this school. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm going to have to find out all this information tomorrow, because we're going to have to see what's going on. Because I don't like that. Yes, you do. You do have to fight. And that's the problem. See, that's how it should be, real mamas. That's how it should be. And that's exactly how it was in the school that he was in last year. I felt like they were 100% on my side, and they were thinking of different things that he could do inside the school that they can help him with. And even when I switched his diagnosis from autism to ADHD, they were like, Mrs. Maldonado, like, that doesn't matter. That's irrelevant, because he's getting the best plan for education now. So the diagnosis helps us, but he's doing so well right now that we don't want to change his course. And that's how I feel like this school needs to be. Like, I don't know what kind of funding they have available or what they're going to do, but like I said, that's really not my problem. You need to make sure that my son gets a good education. That's your job, period. So, no, he hasn't showed up yet. I've been on this live for 27 minutes, okay? Jessica Morales is a super sweet person. Yes, she is. She definitely is. Everybody in here is sweet, actually. School care is not about autism. They have their own things going on. You got to fight. Yeah, you do have to fight. Absolutely. And that's the most exhausting part. And now, moving forward, my only problem is I don't trust them now. It's like I don't want them to tell me like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll keep him on this path. We'll keep him doing this. And then at the end of the day, they really don't take him out for certain things, because that would really make me mad. And my son really doesn't know how to talk. Not that he doesn't know how to talk, but he doesn't know how to like retell a story. So he can't even tell me like what happened or if he got pulled out or anything like that. So that kind of bothers me. But best believe I will be on top of them. And I'll be making sure that they do what they need to do, because I'm going to be mad if they tell me that they're going to do all this, promise me the stars above, and then they do nothing. Like, I'll be mad. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like tomorrow they're going to be like, oh, yeah, well, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, no problem. And then really they're not pulling him out for anything. My son does not have autism. My son is ADHD. He has ADHD. We thought he had autism for his entire life. Like, literally ever since he was like 2, we thought he was autistic, but he has ADHD. So we were kind of wrong. Yes, they tried to make me put my son on meds for ADHD. I found alternative ways to help him through a plan. Real mamas, that's exactly what I did. And good for you. Good for you. That's exactly what I did too, because the first thing they wanted to do was talk to me about medication. My son is 8. ADHD medicine is not a temporary medicine. That is a medicine that you have for the rest of your life. Like, that's not my position to decide, because that can change the course of his entire life and his personality. And then he would have to deal with that because of me. So I'd rather change his diet, change his eating, change his, workouts, whatever I need to do with him. I would rather do that before I just put medication in him and hope it works, because they don't even know, I tried to make Leah's daughter from Teen Mom's aid, and after IEP, she has physical stuff. Exactly. Yeah, I remember that whole episode. where, I mean, she's been dealing with this whole IEP situation and not having, the help that her daughter needs, but that's not right, because as a mother, you can't be there at your school to help your kid. That's supposed to be their job, is to look out for your kid and make sure that they have all the accommodations that they need, no matter what their situation is. And that's just messed up to put on a mom. Exactly. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting into that whole ADHD medication thing. I've known a lot of people that have been on ADHD medication, but they've literally been on it their entire lives. Like, that's not what I want for my son. That's not the path I want for my son. I don't want him to wake up every day and have to have a pill. Like, could you imagine, like, just waking up every day, and if you don't have a pill, you don't even know how to function? Like, and that would be my fault. I would have done that to him. And I don't want that on me. Like, if he gets older and he chooses to be on medication, that's on him. That's his body, and he can do whatever he wants with it when he gets older. But if it's my decision, I'm not going to do that to him. He's going to have to do that later on when it's his decision. Right. Exactly. All the side effects. And for what? I mean, yes, my son has ADHD, and yes, there are some quirks and things about him, but he's a good kid. He's learning. He's passing every grade. He's getting good grades. Like, there's no real reason for him to be on medication. Why? Because I don't want to deal with my son? Like, I could see if he was like severely ADHD and maybe he couldn't focus and he wasn't learning, maybe we would have to try a couple different options, but he's not even that bad. So, hi, Joker. Welcome to the live. Thank you. I actually just bought this outfit. I did. Me and Elijah went shopping at the mall, and I went into a place that I never go into. It's like a domain that I haven't been into since I was in high school. I went to American Eagle, okay? I didn't know why I saw like the jeans from the outside, and I really wanted a pair of like real cute jeans. I went into American Eagle. Okay, I spent $100 on 2 jeans. Okay, I get that. That's not a good deal at all, but they're super cute. And I didn't know American Eagle had cute clothes like that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, their clothes are pretty cute. They're way too expensive, but they're super cute. Like, after I tried on their jeans and just the way they fit my body, I was like addicted. Like, see, the problem, this wasn't an outlet. It was just a regular mall. It wasn't an outlet mall. I didn't get no discount, no 50% off. It was $100 for 2 pairs of jeans. Both pairs of jeans was like, I think like 55 something dollars. So, and then I bought this top. It's just like a cute little pink hoodie type of thing. Well, it doesn't have a hoodie. It has like a drawstring at the bottom. And I think this was like $34. I know. But they're not, Forever 21's not here anymore. You try getting a job on radio? I would do that. Radio's the thing about me is I can literally talk all day. Like, I babble all day. So I'd probably be good at radio. I did get some stuff from Fashion Nova, but it's just like, I wanted that, you know how like you're feeling like down that day and you just want clothes like right away. You just want to like go shopping and try it on and like have clothes now. Like, I like Fashion Nova, but it's like you have to wait for it to come in the mail. And I just wanted that like quick fix. So we went to the mall and I looked in a couple stores and I'm just like, and I was trying them on and I'm like, But yes, Fashion Nova, definitely. They definitely have some cute clothes, especially like their what's it called? I always want to call it a onesie, a bodysuit. That's what I have on now, a bodysuit. Their bodysuits normally fit real good and they're pretty cheap. Like, they're not that expensive. So as long as I'm one of your guests, if you want to, I got you, eh? Are you kidding me? Of course. I'll start my own podcast. Discount plus size as well. Yeah, I've watched the Fashion Nova hauls too. Those are like my favorite. Ross, yes. I love Ross. That is mainly where I go. So I don't know. I don't know why I went to the mall. I just felt like going to the mall. I don't know why. I normally don't go to the mall unless I go to like Pink. Oh, that was the reason, because I wanted to go to Pink. Why does my camera look so blurry? I wanted to go to Pink, and I didn't end up finding anything in Victoria's Secret Pink. Next to it was American Eagle, and I saw some of the mannequins wearing some cute jeans, so I had to try them. And then I really wanted to buy them, and then I got rung up, and I was like, oh, that hurt my pocket a little bit, especially since like all my kids are gonna need fall clothes soon. That's gonna be like a lot of money to buy 5 kids fall clothes. And I'm not even talking about just like shirts and pants and shoes and underwear and socks and boots and everything else. Wipe my lens. I got you. I'm gonna try that. It looks so blurry. Okay, let's try that again. I wiped my screen and it just went away. I'm sorry. Yourself and your family as well. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I don't know what happened. I just went to go wipe my screen and then it went away. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. See, Aphiz, see, even though I'm streaming from my phone in YouTube, you can still, like, it still happens all the time. It's time for me to celebrate. I reached my goal. Gaming with JT. What's your goal? What happened? Tell me. Thank you for coming back, Edward. Thank you. You're so sweet. Yes, I'm back. I don't know. I went to go wipe my lens like DZ Phillips told me to, and it just like went crazy. Yeah, it happened to me the other day when I did a live. I couldn't even back out of my live. Like I was in my own live. It was crazy. I'm like, I canceled this live like so long ago. You reached 700 subscribers? JT, good job. Congratulations, man. That's a big thing. You're almost to 1K. You want to spend with me. You're a sweet person. You're a good heart. God bless you, Edward. Thank you. Right? JT, look at you, man. Good job. Keep it up. Stay consistent. Because you'll be to 1K before you know it. I got stuck at like 600 and I got stuck at 900 for like the longest time. It was crazy. Like I felt like I was at 600 and 900 for like forever. And then after that, it like, you'll go quick and then it'll slow back down. Then you'll go quick, then it'll slow back down. So I just think it's kind of like the content that you put out. Some people are searching, some people aren't. So you just have to stay patient, stay consistent. And not only stay consistent, but make sure you're doing like different types of videos. You know what I mean? Like, so that you can reach a broader audience of people too. Real mamas, you're not small time. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you get subs quick, sometimes you get subs fast. Like it all just depends. Like I don't know. I feel like sometimes you just stay dormant for so long and then all of a sudden you'll bump up so quick. That's exactly, Real Mama's exactly how I am. I love it. Like I gotta tell you, I love YouTube. I love feeling so connected to people. I love doing content. I love having something for myself that's like for me, because everything I do is for everybody else and for my kids. And this YouTube is for me. Like I do it and it like brings out so much creativity, and it's just, I don't know, it's a beautiful thing and I love doing it. I love it, and I love to share my life with people. So as long as you're doing it for the right reasons, I feel like you'll go places. But if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, I feel like you might still make it, but it's going to catch up to you. You know, like it's eventually going to catch up to you. If you're not being real or you're not being genuine or, you know, whatever, I feel like it will. Real mamas, real problems. Exactly. Because that's just real life. Like how many times can you fake something? Like that's exhausting. And then I feel like it's more relatable, you know, like I'm a mom, I make mistakes, I'm a person, I make mistakes. We're just people. Like everybody's just trying to live their best life and be happy. Like that's it. That's what I'm saying, I don't either, because that just brings drama and negative attention. And I'm not the type of person that wants negative attention. If it's not positive, I don't want it. I won't just go for any type of attention. Like, forget that. I don't even need it in my life at that point. It's not even worth it. But yeah, so I was telling you, I was saying before that my daughter went to the doctors today because my daughter has an irregular heartbeat, my oldest daughter. And I guess she was getting like chest pains and she was getting arm pains. So she really wanted to get it checked out. So we went to like a patient first where I knew it, like, it's not an emergency center, but they have like, you know, x-rays they can do blood work, they can do, you know, all the things there in the office. So I took her there. So we went there today and they did all types of tests. They did like blood work, x-rays, urine sample, an EKG. And I guess her white blood cell count is low. But the only thing that's concerning is that they say that she could have a blood clot. It's okay. Do what you got to do, mama. Bye, Jessica. Thank you for coming through. And just send me up the bat signal. I got you. So yeah, he's saying that it could be, given the type of pain that she has and where she has it, it could be a blood clot. So that kind of freaked her out a little bit, but he said he's not sure. That's the only thing that he could really think of. So he wants to get her like checked out one more time just to kind of like rule that blood clot thing out, because he said that a lot of the times blood clots are like overlooked and people don't see them and they don't have the testing that they need to do for her there. So she has to go somewhere else and get tested for it. But the only good thing is that she's young. We don't have family history of blood clots, and she's never been on birth control or had never had surgery or anything like that. So her risks are low, but he doesn't want to rule it out until he can completely rule it out. So she's gonna have to get double checked for that. Like, I know it's a scary thing to have a blood clot because my sister's husband had a blood clot and it was like kind of like a life or death thing, especially with the medication that they give you. But I think she's okay, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think anything's going on with her, but I mean, we can't be sure until she gets double checked. But yeah, she was definitely scared, for sure. She was definitely scared. But I told her, you know, given the history of everything, and, you know, she should be okay. But it's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to get double checked. Yeah, I think that she just needs to start eating better. You know, like she needs to start making better food choices for herself. So that's why I got her a doctor's appointment for a nutritionist, because I feel like she needs to make sure that she can take, like, she's going to be 18 this year. There's nothing I can do after that. Like, if she isn't a grown adult and she wants to eat the way she wants to eat, that's up to her. But I got to give it one last try. So I'm going to take her to a nutritionist, and I'm going to, number one, make sure she understands what food does for you. And number two, I want to get her tested and make sure, you know, like what foods work with her and what foods don't, because a lot of people can have an allergy to food and they don't even know it. Like, just because you're allergic to something doesn't mean you're gonna full-fledged like swell up your throat and break out in hives. That's not always the case. You can be allergic to food and you break out in acne, or you know, you don't feel good, or it makes your stomach hurt. There's a lot of different, you know, severity levels, I guess you could say, to asthma or to allergies. So yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, like some people have like a lactose intolerance, which is kind of like an allergy to the food. Some people can't eat, you know, certain things, or it will negatively affect you. So I think I just want to get her like checked out just to make sure that she knows what she can and can't eat, and she knows kind of like what's best that works for her body. So I think I'm gonna do that. Well, I have an appointment with her on that, so I got to get that checked out after we go to the doctor. So we'll see, but I need to get her all together because, like I said, she's going to be an adult. She's 17. She's about to be 18 this year. She needs to work these things out and figure them out so that she can be a strong adult and know what she has to do in her own life. Hi, Fiona. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming through. Do I play any sports or dance? I don't. I dance crazy in my like living room when music comes on, but I do not. I used to play lacrosse in high school. I used to love lacrosse. I used to do lacrosse and horseback riding, which is like a random thing that a lot of people don't know about me, is like horseback riding is very therapeutic. Yes, she is a high school senior and she will be an adult in December. That's not that far away. She's going to be 18. Like, I can't believe I'm going to have an 18-year-old. Yeah. I love it. But she's a good girl. I think she'll do well. I really do. I think she'll do well. I think she just needs to find her passion and focus on her art. Who? He doesn't like lacrosse? How do you not like lacrosse? Like, what is it that you don't like about lacrosse? Like, you don't like the ball being thrown in a net? Like, what does that even mean? Hey, what's up, Ortiz? How you doing? Hopefully soon her graduate. I know. She will be graduating this year for sure. Yep. That's so random. Like, I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna sit here and be like I'm a huge lacrosse fan and I'm obsessed with lacrosse. Like, I just played in high school. Like, I was very aggressive in lacrosse, so I was really good at it, but it was just something I like to do. I mean, it's not like I'm necessarily obsessed with the sport. I just had fun playing it in high school. So I don't have to like everything he likes, and he doesn't have to like everything I like. So he'll be all right. And where's he at? Where's he at right now to defend himself? I told him I was going live today. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I told him I was going live today, so I don't know. I was gonna try to do a live like tomorrow morning. So tonight I'm editing my video, my 1,000 subscriber video. The Falcons. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, like I would watch sports, but I don't think my heart would ever be invested in a team. Like I literally had a boyfriend for like 4 years who played for the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. Who was like a wide receiver or something. And I didn't even get into it with him. So I'm not like, it's not that I don't like sports. It's just I'll watch it, but my heart's not in it like those people. Like, I've tried to watch it before and it's just not, I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. But what are you gonna do? You can't make everybody happy. So he can stick to his sports and I'll stick to my, I don't know, hair, skin, and nails. Kids. Wide receiver. It wasn't Lamar Thompson, was it? No. His name was Darnell. Now I'm not gonna think of his last name. Thank you, Edward. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you too. Darnell. I can't think of his last name. I don't know why I can't think. It's something so simple too. Your aunt is the E family? What? Your aunt is amazing. I love your aunt. She is amazing. She's like one of my best friends on YouTube. I have like 5 really best friends on YouTube, and she is definitely one of them. And I watch her content all the time. Actually, I watched her upload today, and I didn't even comment. Like I always do that. Actually, I think I went back. It's so horrible. Like I feel so bad. So sometimes I literally watch people's content and then I forget to like write a comment, and then I feel so bad. And I'm like, I swear I watched your video. I swear. Don't get mad at me. Thank you. I know you are, Edward. Thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. So yeah, that's pretty much been my day. Is doctor's appointments, and then tomorrow I have this IEP. So we're gonna have, like, I don't know, you might have to come and bail me out tomorrow. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen with this IEP, but these people are really working my nerves right now. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but hopefully it all goes smooth. Hopefully they see my point of view, because Angel's never wrong. So how could I be wrong, you know? Either way, we're not changing anything for my son. He's good where he is, and that's just it. So the school, because they're trying to take my son off of all his IEP classes. Like, he gets pulled out for certain things because he cannot learn with the class, like certain things like reading and comprehension. So my son can read super well, but he can't comprehend it. So he has a special teacher pull him to the side while the kids are in reading class, and they work one-on-one with him. So they'll like work with him, they'll read with him, and then they'll ask him questions so they know that he's comprehending what he's reading. And they won't do that in the classroom because they're too busy teaching everybody else. So my son gets pulled out like that, I think, at 4 or 5 times in a day for certain, you know, like specialists that work with him. I think it's like a speech pathologist, and then reading and comprehension, and then math, and then one other, cognitive, I think, a cognitive skill building class or whatever. So that's what he gets pulled out from. And they're trying to say that he doesn't need all that, that he's super smart, that we're going to go ahead and drop that. So I don't know if they don't have the funding available, and that's why they're telling me that. But either way, I'm super, like, especially when it comes to my son, Anthony, I'm super protective of him. And that's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. No, it's all good. It's just a meeting at the school, so it's not like a big deal. I just gotta make sure that they don't change anything, or be sneaky and go behind my back and say that they're not going to change anything, but then really not have him get pulled out. So that's the other thing I'm worried about. So I don't know. What's up with all the fire trucks, bro? So yeah, I'm just happy that I have nothing going on until like December. Like, there's no birthdays, there's no madness, there's no nothing until December. Like, I feel like I can finally breathe for a little bit, like with the summertime and having all the kids home, and then birthdays back to back and everything like that. It's like it's finally settled. The kids are in school, they're all good. They went to the dentist, they went to the doctors. Like, there's no, normally I'm running back and forth to a million appointments, but they're like, everything's good, everything's settled. I don't even know what to do with myself sometimes. Oh, so I mean, I'm sure he got the notification. So I'm sure if he could be here, he would be here. So I'm not worried. I'm not going to stay on for too much longer anyway, because I got to get home to my babies, because my daughter's probably going crazy with them. I just did her nails, so she's happy with me. So she let me slide out of the house, because when I try to do a live inside my house, it's like pure chaos. Like, I don't mind once in a while doing a live in the house with the kids in the background being loud, but it's like, does anyone really want to hear that? So exactly. I was wondering what was going on with your video that you posted, that people were coming up to you. Like, did they say they knew you from YouTube, or were they just coming up to you thinking that they knew you? Because that would kind of bother me either way. I'm a very private person. Like, obviously I'm on YouTube, but I'm a very private person when it comes to like people coming up to me. So I completely understand. Like, I won't even go up to people if I known somebody from high school and I'll like see them, I will not walk up to them and say anything. Like, they may come up to me and I'll be like, hey, how you doing? Okay, bye. But I don't do all that. I don't like it. I like to just keep it pushing, especially if I'm out and about doing something. Like, I know I want to make a collab. I already told her. That would be awesome. That would be like the best time. We should do like a girls' weekend and then do a collab. We can meet up like halfway. Actually, I think I'm going to go to Florida to see my grandparents because they're sick. They're like, my grandmother's really not doing well, and they actually won't release her from the hospital. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with her yet because they're running a lot of tests, but we'll know soon. Yeah, so I might be going down to Florida. So that's a video part. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like that either. Like I said, I'm the same way. I'm a very private person, and I don't like any people like coming up to me like that, especially at like your job. I'm even more personal and shut down at my job. Like, I don't like that. I don't like anybody knowing about me if I work with them on a personal level. Like, I don't like that. I can do this on YouTube because nobody knows me in real life anyway. Like, what does it matter? You're not going to go back and tell my mom about something, you know? So it's kind of like, that's a different thing. But to work with somebody and have them all up in your personal space, that would bother me. I don't even get close to coworkers. Like, I'll go out and drink and have fun with them once in a while, but I don't get close to coworkers like that. Don't mix business with pleasure. All right, no problem. Oh, I still got to get these kids in the bath. I'm so tired, bro. I'm so tired. I've been on here for 1 hour. Literally. I'm going to try to do a day live, and I know you can't. Yeah, exactly. It's a Capricorn thing. That's why people don't get it. You got to respect personal space, and you got to respect boundaries. Even my kids, they're like little and they know that. Don't pop anybody's space bubble. Like, give them boundaries, give them respect, give them space. They don't want you all up in their space bubble, so back up. Like, I don't like that. Even my kids know that, and they're babies. So that's crazy. I forgot what I was just gonna say. I've been losing my mind lately. Oh, I'm gonna try to do a live during the day. Matter of fact, I was gonna do it today. I was gonna do a get ready with me live, but then I realized I have like no more makeup and I literally have to buy makeup. But I'm gonna try to do a live during the day and see what that's like. Because, and then it's letting me post on my community tab now. So now I'm excited. So now I can be like, I'm going on a live tonight at 7. I'm going on. I didn't see that before, but now I just saw that I can write on the community tab. So now I'm going to start posting when I'm going to be able to do a live. So at least people know when I'll be, you know, doing a live rather than me just randomly doing a live. So I want to try to do one in the morning to see who all comes. On Monday. I think I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it live tomorrow because it's Friday. If I do one, it'll be real short. Maybe just like an update. But tonight I have to edit my 1,000 subscriber video, and then my next time will probably be on Monday. I'm not revving my engine. No, it's on, but I'm not revving it. It's just because it's like stuffy. You can pull a bulletin board and do a string. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's good to let somebody know, like give them a heads up about, like when you're going on a live and when they can expect you. But please listen for this. You can hear it. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're right next to my engine. You're like back further. So I guess you can. Here, I got you. I'll turn it off for you. There you go. No noise. Look, you're lucky I'm not in my house right now because that'd be the last thing you were hearing. A whole bunch of kids would be screaming. Was it soothing for you, Marco? Let me see. Try what? Turn my car back on? Why? Oh my gosh. I just ordered pizza, so it should be at the house soon because I'm not cooking again tonight. I literally just cooked for like well, I have 5, and then with me is 6, and then she has 5. So like I cooked for 11 people yesterday. 11 people. It was crazy. Like I had a whole bunch of people at my house yesterday. There was a whole bunch of kids at my house yesterday, and I had to cook for everybody. So today I'm not gonna cook. We're just getting pizza. So I don't know how to rev my engine. I don't know how to do that. I can turn my car back on, but I don't know how to rev my engine. It's just the Pathfinder. I don't think it revs. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like a souped up Civic or anything. Yeah, we had a full-fledged like meal, like a 4-course meal, and I'm just like, I don't want to keep cooking. Like I'm so tired. Plus I gotta give them all baths. Like, can you imagine having to bathe and wash all those kids? You know how tiring that is? They all gotta have a bath. I just don't feel like cooking. Then I have to clean up after it. So I'm like, you know what? We'll get some pizza, we'll get some chicken wings, we'll watch a movie, and then that's it. My kids are in bed by like 8:45, 9 o'clock. They're passed out by, so it's not bad. It's a lot of work. That's why I stay so skinny. Like everybody asks me, what's your secret? What's your secret? How do you stay so skinny? Just tell me your secret diet. I don't have a secret diet. I just never stop moving. Literally, I just never ever stop moving. Like this hour has probably been like the only time I've not moved in the past like 2 weeks. So this is the most like relaxing I have done in a long time. You just don't have you don't have time to stop. It's just always something, literally. So when people ask me that, I'm like, I have 5 kids. Like, I feel like that would just answer its own question right there. Like, if you hear me say I have 5 kids, does that sound like something that's easy to do? Like, does that sound like you wouldn't lose a bunch of weight by running around like a crazy person? Because it's not just taking care of the kids, it's cooking, it's cleaning, it's laundry, it's everything else. It's doctor's appointments and dentist appointments, and this one's IEP, and this one's here. Like, it's a lot. My calendar is chock full. And I do YouTube, so that also comes with its own challenges, but it's something that I enjoy doing, because if I didn't enjoy doing it, if I didn't like to do it, I wouldn't do YouTube. It's something that I love to do, that I'm passionate about doing, and feeling, like I said before, feeling connected. Oh my God, you won't lose kids. Why would you lose your kids? Hey, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Oh, he said I'll probably lose my dreads. Okay. I got you. Yeah, you probably would. Yep. Facts. That's why I got all this gray hair. I'm like literally prematurely graying from all these kids. So they'll do that to you. They'll suck the life right out of you. I mean, I love them to death, but they will suck the life out of you for sure. Can't live with them, can't live without them. And husbands be the same way too. Okay, I love my husband with every bone in my body, but it doesn't mean he's not one more person I gotta take care of all the time. Especially that when I'm not working, he loves that. He's like, oh, make me some sandwiches for work. Oh, I need my jeans washed. I'm like, aren't you grown? Like, the washer's right there. Go ahead, bruh. You got it? No. Meantime, I'm getting all the kids off the bus, getting all of their homework done, having them read for 20 minutes and all that, and then I gotta go do that. I'm like, I'm tired. I want a break. People that like work, they get a break, but moms don't get a break. I don't get to take 15-minute breaks. I don't get to take a lunch or a vacation. I just get to stay in the house all day. And that's why I like YouTube, because I actually get to talk to people and not little kids. I do. I had like a little mini vacation seeing my sister, but I actually asked my sister if she wants to go on vacation with me. So I don't know where we're going to go or what we're going to do, but in October, me and her are leaving. Oh, sports living life in the ATL, David in the building. Wow, bro, you're only like an hour late. No big deal. No big deal. A long vacation. I wish. Realistically, I'll probably be like 4 days. Realistically. I know, right? Hotlanta. Yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go. I know we gotta do something. We gotta go somewhere. It's just like me and my sister. She got a bunch of kids. Oh, yeah. You make that money. Exactly. Make that money. I told him, I'm like, he's probably busy. I know he saw the little notification saying I was live. Like, I'm sure he's not just ignoring my live. So, but yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go. But it's time for the mamas to take a vacation, to take a break, to get away, to do nothing, to chill. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm not like a big drinker. Like, I'll drink every once in a while. I'm not big on drinking. But when I'm with my sister, she makes me drink. So I don't really have a choice. I can't tell you, oh, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to drink. She's going to make me drink. She doesn't give me a choice. It's not like an actual choice. So my cell isn't on YouTube when I'm working. Oh, gotcha. Hey, partly cloudy 420. What's up? Thank you. Welcome to the live. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. When you drink, what's your drink of choice? I personally, if I was going to order my own drink, would probably get a mojito. But my sister makes me drink twisted tea and Truly, because that's all she ever has is twisted tea and Truly. But I like mojitos. Mojitos are like my favorite. Oh no. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not getting the messages right now. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. It just all of a sudden stopped giving me my messages. That's weird. So weird. Sleet of light. You've never had a mojito before? It's really good. It has like the crushed up mint leaves. They're so good. They're creeper. It's like a creeper. It's like a Long Island. Right? Isn't that called Long Island? Thursday is long and slow, waiting for Friday. Football tonight, Braves tonight. Yep. I don't know how many subs. I think like 1030 or something like that. 1030, I think. That's what I think it's 1030. Don't quote me on that, but I think after 1,000, it started like going faster. Like, I feel like after I hit 1,000, it kept like going up. I feel like sometimes people don't, I feel like when you're teetering the line of 1,000, I don't know if people don't want you to get to 1,000 or they're like mad, but I feel like they don't want to sub to you. Like, honestly, I know that sounds weird because I felt like people were so hesitant to sub to me at like 8 and 9, and now all of a sudden I'm over 1,000. It's like they don't, like, people are just subbing to me, like random people, and they're like, hey, I'm here to support, I'm here to support, I'm here to support. I'm like, where are you coming from? Like, where are all these people coming from? Like, yeah, I know. That's how I felt like when I was at 900. I felt like I was at 900 for like a year, even though I haven't even been on YouTube for a year. But I feel like I was at 900 for like forever. That was the most frustrating thing, when you feel like you've been at that number for forever and it just won't go up. It did. You are so right. You're right. You did. Which time? Like the first, the second, the third, the fourth? VSCO? Girls? No, what is that? So I showed you know that what happened. We are the best. The Three Musketeers. Is that like, do they have a YouTube channel? VSCO, Visco Girls? I don't know what that is. I'm slow. I'm old. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm waiting for Friday. Mama needs a break. I'm so tired, and I hate waking up so early. Like, I'm not a morning person. I don't like the mornings. Like, I just do whatever I have to get through the mornings, but I hate the mornings. Angel Fizz, I unsubbed hundreds of channels the past few days. I know, I heard. I definitely heard you say that. You were trying to like weed out some of the subs because you were getting like way too much nonsense. I should probably do that, but I'm worried because I don't want to, like, I feel bad. Like, anybody that like sub to me, I don't want to like go back and unsub to them because then I feel bad. So I don't want to like unsub to a bunch of people, but then they're sub to me and then I'll feel bad. Watching me and I wasn't watching them. My feed was flooded with it. But I mean, yeah. But I mean, I don't normally go on my feed. I just go off of my notifications. Like, I don't think I ever go through my feed. I just, if you're my friend and you're my good friend, I got your bell on. And if your bell notifies me, I'm going over almost immediately if I can. If I can't, I won't even like swipe it because I want to make sure that I remember that you posted. So I will literally just keep it on my phone until I can actually go over and watch the content. But if you're my really good friend and I want to watch you like that, my bell is always on. As soon as my bell comes off, boom, I'm headed right over to you. But as far as my feed goes, negative. I don't really go on I don't have any reason to go on my feed. Like, half of the stuff I wouldn't be interested in. I remember listening back to one of the streams I did in June. I was watching Sleeta's video on the stream and he was shouting you out. I know, I remember that. I do. I was at the pool when he did that. That's so true. I remember that, A. It was like one of the first times he shouted me out. I do remember that. If they don't watch or comment on you. But how do you know they don't watch? Like, how would you know? Like, you know they don't comment, but how do you know they don't watch? Yeah, that's true. I guess you're just like a dormant sub. Like, you're not even active. But you know what I feel like? Honestly, I feel like YouTube, if you don't watch or like have any type of communication with somebody and you're their sub, I feel like after a certain amount of time, YouTube will take them off. Because I have literally been unsubbed to people and I know for a fact I did not unsub them. Like, there's a person that I haven't watched in a long time and I forgot about her, but I would always support her, and I was unsubbed from her, and I know for sure I didn't unsub from her. And I even apologized. I was like, hey, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I would never unsub to you. Like, I don't want you to feel like that. So I feel like if you're not watching or engaging with that person after a certain amount of time, I feel like YouTube will unsub them from you. But I don't know if that's a fact. I've just, from what I've seen and what has happened to me in the past, it seems like YouTube will just like unsub them. So I don't know. Also around the time I started watching your channel, Daisy. Yes. I shouted you out. Oh, I probably did. Yeah, you know, David, I agree. Because if you can't be like a real sub, if you can't be a good sub, if you can't be a good friend, then don't be one at all. Like, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Look out for the people who look out for you. Because some people are just grimy and they're just, you know, looking to get to that next level. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care who they trample over. They're like just trying to get to that next level, and that's it. So I definitely understand. And as soon as you turn your back, I mean, they'll probably unsub to you anyway. That's what a lot of people do. That's why that whole sub for sub thing is like horrible, because you're trying to make somebody watch your content that doesn't want to watch your content. So I would rather wait for those people to find me and they want to watch my content rather than having a million people sub to me, but they don't really want to watch anything that I have to do. So days, but whatever I do, me, it's what's best for my channel, my friends. Yep. Did you see my ring bell comment, Angel? No. If you use me, others, and I said screw them. Fizz knows one of them. See, that's horrible. That's so wrong, especially when you go out of your way to look out for people and then they can't even like do something small as just support. Like, how long did it take to support somebody? Like, especially your videos like they can be like a minute long. It's not hard to support you. It's not like you make 20-minute videos. You make like only a couple minute videos. So it's not even that serious to watch one of your videos. It's not like you're like, oh my gosh, David uploaded and it's a 30-minute video. It's a couple minutes. You'll be okay. And like, as much as you've done for people, it makes no sense. Or if a clown, I would ring your bell. I know. Unfortunately, there's that whole like husband thing. So it's so annoying. Well, I get that. I get that aspect though. Like, hey, what's up, Jules? How are you? Oh, we just had a bunny, but it just passed away. But I used to have a Yorkie. I used to have a Yorkshire Terrier, Tiffany, but she passed away a long time ago. I'm good. I'm doing good. It's almost Friday. I'm trying to hang in there. I'm trying to hang in there. But when NFL season starts, that makes sense for you to make longer videos though, because there's more to talk about. Like when you have a whole game of everything going on, then obviously you're gonna, you know, focus on that game. You have more to say. Oh no, ew. The Browns. No, the bunny's buried in the backyard. What is that one? The Browns. I'm assuming you mean like the the team. Was that a long video? The Falcons lost. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. What are you gonna do? It's your team. I mean, when you bleed a team and you love a team, that's what happens. Sports fans. Jules, I did watch your last video and there was like, there's something wrong with my brain and I literally didn't comment, and I don't want you to feel like I didn't watch it, and I meant to go back, and as soon as I saw your name, I'm like, I have to tell her, because I watched it, but then I never I never commented because I clicked on another one of your videos right after, and I realized that I never commented on that video. I'm like, she's not even gonna know like I watched the video. Like that's why I always comment, because I want to let you know like I watched the video, and I try to put something that you like did at the end so that you'll know I watched the whole thing the way through. But I am sorry, I did see your notification and I did watch your video, but I'm gonna have to go back and comment because I feel super bad. Keep that one up so the way people can get a snippet of what you're about during football. So yeah, that's true. Fizzing, you can go look for my Browns video and comment, turn volume down, or use headset. Oh no, it's that kind of video. Yes, I promise. Everybody who's important to me, I always got their notifications on. And anytime your notification comes on my phone, I won't exit out until I actually watch the video. So it'll just remain on my phone until I click on it and go to your video. So that way I don't forget. Because if I swipe it away, I'll forget that I didn't watch it. So I just keep it up there so I know I'm getting to you guys' videos. I mean, normally I'm pretty quick when I get it. But I don't want to like not watch. Because I don't want to be one of those persons that was like, wow, great video. Cool. You look so beautiful. Like, you know, the random things that people write. I want to write something like more sincere. So I try to watch the video and like pay attention. If you and your hubby come down, your hubby comes down, I bet you both. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just forget. Like I get so wrapped up in watching the video and like what you're doing, and then literally I completely like go to the next video and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? My Broncos ironically lost the oh my gosh. The Browns are better. It showed last season. Is that who you are, Fizz? The Broncos? Ay, ay, ay. Now I'm gonna have to watch it. Like now I'm gonna have to go back and see what you guys are talking about, because I'm sure you were pretty passionate on that. Yeah, because that's your people. What are you gonna do? You're passionate about it. That's your people. Like I don't blame you. I told you. I was telling Fizz that you know, you might have to bail me out tomorrow because hold on, what's your opinion on saving the turtles? I've always wanted a turtle, but I didn't get. It's crazy you say that because I just literally, me and my son were driving down the road and there was a little tiny baby turtle, and it was like a 2-lane highway type of road, and I literally had to turn all the way around to try to save the poor turtle because he was so slow and he was so little, and he was like going across a busy street, and I'm like, he's gonna die. So I had to rush and like turn around and go back and like pick up the turtle and save him and put him back by the water. I felt so bad. Like I knew if I didn't turn back around, he would have died. Like people are so mean. They'll just keep going. So I'm like, I gotta save the turtle. Like, my tires are squeaking trying to like get over to him fast. I felt so bad. Saving turtles, yes. Oh, ew. Yeah, I can't. That poor little turtle. I felt so bad. And then my son wanted to keep it, but my brother growing up had a pet turtle. I think it was like Leonardo or Donatello. It was like one of the Ninja Turtle names. I don't remember. He had a turtle growing up, and that thing smelled so bad. Oh, like turtles are so cute, but low-key they smell so bad. Like they're really dirty and they're really smelly, and you can't clean that cage fast enough. Like I think my mom used to clean a cage like once a week, but it still smelled so bad in that room. I like turtles too. They just smell so bad. Like they just have I don't know, a certain smell. It's like a ferret. You know, like ferrets are cute and they're sweet and they're cute, but they just smell so bad. They're just not a good animal. Hey, East Dad, what's up? Welcome to the live. Happy Thursday. It is Mini Friday. We're almost to the weekend. Thank goodness. Yeah, like I said, they're cute. They're so cute. They're adorable. They just like, they smell, and they're not like cuddly. Like, it's a turtle. It's not like you're gonna like cuddle and sleep with it at night. So I think my mom felt really bad and just let it go. Like, I'm 90% sure that she was like, one day she was like, yeah, we gotta let it go. She was like sick of cleaning the tank. She was sick of having it smell. So you look like you are on some serious fleek. Oh, thank you. I tried. Thank you, East Dad. This is my new outfit from American Eagle. I don't know why I've never, I think I've shopped at American Eagle like once in the past like 10 years. He knows everything about fleek now. He knows everything about it. I mean, normally you don't say like you're on fleek. Like, normally you're like, you know, your hair's on fleek, like your baby hairs are on fleek, eyebrows on fleek, like something like that. But it's all good. You get the gist of it though. You say it all the time. You say it all the time now. That, and you said something else. Like, you said something in a video. You're like, oh, like my girl Angel says. Like, you said like sporadic, or I can't remember the word you used. I had a hamster, and they invited their cousin to their house for a day. A few other kids, so their cousin took my mom's hamster. Oh no. No, that poor little hamster. No. Oh, that poor little guy. I can't even imagine. I know, I say random things too. Thank you. What is happening in this live right now? Oh my gosh. I do, like, I'll use, like, when I'm recording, it's so weird. Like, I'll use words that I don't like ever use in real life. It's so weird. Like, I don't know where these words come from, but like I say like weird words. Like, I won't have said a word in like a million years. Then I start recording and I just start saying this word like over and over. And I'm like, where did that even come from? Like, why are you saying that? It's so random. Like, I don't know where I get these words from. And I can't think of the word that you kept saying. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. I have the worst memory ever. Like, honestly, my memory's like on overload at this point. I can't remember anything. Hey, Life is D'Angela in the house. What's up? Thank you. Welcome to the live. Hey, I meant to ask you, you didn't make an updated video on your Apetamin, did you? Because your girl might need some. It does, right? Kamira, does. It brings out like a different thing. Like, I use words in my videos that I don't normally use in real life, and I don't know where they come from. Like, they're stored somewhere in my brain, and then I go to record, and I don't know if I'm like nervous or something. You finally caught it. I met Kiki. Angel Sosa, welcome to the live. What's going on? You're 132 pounds now? What? I gotta get on it. Angel watch the leader say lit next time. He will. He will say lit. This live is lit. I like lives better. Now I understand why people do lives and they don't do videos. Number one, because you don't have to like record it. Like, think of the content, then record it, then upload it and edit it and all this. You're just like talking in real life and having conversations with people. So, I mean, I honestly like lives better, but I'm still going to do content too. Like, I'm editing my 1,000 subscriber video or whatever. Like, I'm definitely going to still do content, but what I prefer is lives, like 100% over anything, because they're easier. Like, I can just tell you what, instead of doing like a story time, I can come on a live and just tell you the story. Like, I had 2 stories today. So I came on a live and I told you the story. Instead of like doing all this and doing all that, like, it's just easier to do a live. So, and it's way better in watch time than a video is. So I would definitely have to pick lives. Oh, who are you telling? You do not have a belly. Oh my gosh. Stop. I really do. I just want to gain, like, I just want to gain weight. Like my husband's mother, literally, oh, you have to, lives are so good. My husband's mother called him and she was like, you know, what's going on? Like, Angel looks so skinny. You know, is she okay? Is she eating? Is she bulimic? I'm like, this woman has known me for like 15 years, but she should know that I've always been skinny. Like, I have a baby, I pop out a baby, and then right after, I'm just skinny. This is just who I am. I'm a skinny person. Like, I try to gain weight and I try to do all this, but I'm just not a thick person. I'm just skinny. I was like meant to be skinny. Who? Wait, I missed that. I use a lot of slang. I'd be in a tone. Down for YouTube. Yeah, that's the hardest part. You definitely gotta watch your mouth. Because like low-key, I cuss a lot. Like in real life, I do. But I'm trying. I don't want to do that anyway. So YouTube just helps me like watch my mouth. Yeah, it's good that you were able to like speak to somebody in real life, like in real time. It's just easier. The interaction is good. And I feel like you get to know somebody. Like if you ask somebody a question, you can get my reaction to it rather than asking me a question in a comment. You can ask me a question in a live and you can like see my reaction, and you know, it's just a lot more personal. I don't know, it just feels, it to me it feels like a lot more personal, and you can get to know me, and if you have a question for me, you can ask me in a live. So I just feel like it's a lot more personal than a video. So I don't know, that's what I feel like. Thank you. Thank you guys. It's not that I don't love myself. I wouldn't say that, but I would love to gain weight. That's it. And I'm not talking about like massive amount of weight. I would just like to gain some weight. But I'm the type of person like I have my mom's body. So I'm like skinny, skinny, skinny. And it's always like in my hips and my butt. Like that's where it all goes. It's like I can't just like put it here, put it there, put it here. It's like I'm just little, and then I always have like hips and a butt. That's just always how it's been. Like my body's always been like that. Whether I'm like gain weight or skinny, it's always the same. So I can't change my body shape, but I can at least put some meat on it. Like I don't know, like I feel like I have a super fast metabolism, but I've been like this like my whole life, so there's nothing I can do. And everyone's like, oh, wait till you're over 30, you're gonna gain so much weight. Wait till you have kids. Wait till I'm like, okay, I've had 5 kids. Okay, I'm 35. Like, when are we talking about here, people? Like, they keep changing it. They're like, oh, wait till you hit menopause. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm done with this. Like, you're just like wasting my whole life away. So I'm just not gonna gain weight. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to gain like a little bit of weight. That's all. I just don't want to look like sickly skinny. Like I'm like, like I don't think people realize, like, to skinny people, when you call them skinny, how offensive it is. Because when you're really skinny and you're insecure about it, it's just as mean to call somebody skinny as it is to call them fat. And I understand how people are like, no, it's not. But trust me, it's just as hurtful. Like when you call somebody like, oh, she's super skinny, that's hurtful. Like you're talking bad about their body, whether it be fat or skinny, it's still hurtful. So, and I don't think people really like understand that. The booty's there regardless. I don't even want the booty. I just don't want to look like too skinny. Like no matter what I do, I've always had a butt. Like that's just my build. Thank you. It's just like, you know, when people say certain things and they're like, oh, she's so skinny. Like, is she bulimic? Is she anorexic? Is she eating? Is she healthy? Is she sick? It's like, no, I'm the same person I've always been. I've always been skinny. I don't have weight. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. I can't change my body for you. Like, I can't just wake up and start start gaining weight. Unfortunately, it's not how that works. So it is what it is. I'm skinny and I've gotten like comfortable in that fact of being skinny. I just don't like people recreating that and bringing that back up because that just gets on my nerves. But I do feel like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've tried, like I've tried a lot of different things to try to gain weight, but it's just I don't know. I don't think it helps that I'm super busy all the time too. Like I don't think people understand, like I never sit down. I never have like 10 minutes to myself to just sit down. I'm always like going, 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 going. So I don't think that fact helps either. Yeah, but guys got it good like that. Like guys just have it good. Like nobody is as picky on guys as they are on women. It's like women got to have a perfect body, stomach got to be snatched, breasts got to be perky. Like there's always so much stigma to a woman, but a guy doesn't have any. So that's kind of like unfair if you think about it. Like a girl will love a guy regardless, but it's like when it comes to the whole like girl thing, there's standards, which is kind of messed up. Yeah, I do. I don't need to work out because I work out in my everyday life. Like literally, just me running around, taking care of my 5 kids is a workout all on its own. Literally. Oh, my sister just bought a puppy. She got this big old, I don't know what it's called. I forget what she said it's called. It's like, it looks like a Saint Bernard, but it's not a Saint Bernard. Something, a mountain, Bernese Mountain Dog. That's what she got, a Bernese Mountain Dog. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this dog. Dog is huge. Like I'm telling you, the puppy she got is huge. Thank you. Oh, she's texting me pictures. Thank you, A. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like certain jeans can be like misleading. So I try to wear jeans that make me look like a little bit more curvaceous, dare I say. But I still can't hide the fact that I am skinny. So it is what it is. But I do feel like people are quicker to say something negative about being skinny, but they watch their mouth when they go to call somebody fat or overweight, which is kind of unfair, in my opinion. Bye, David. Yes, go, please. Wash up. I can smell you from here. It's like I'm joking. Bye, David. Have a good night. I'm going to upload my 1,000 video tonight. Oh, Sage, you look beautiful in your body. Thank you. You always make me blush. I appreciate you, David. Thank you. Don't forget, you don't check my rent. I definitely is. After this is over, I'm about to get out of here in like 5 minutes. After this is over, I'm going to watch that rant, the Browns rant. I need to see this now. Because now you guys hyped it up. Now I need to see it. Bye. Oh my goodness. Pizza's probably there. My daughter probably signed. That's all right because she got pampered today. So she can watch my kids for an hour. She'll be okay. She will be okay. I know. But he's so nice though. Like I'm not gonna lie, he's so nice and he always compliments me. Like if I'm ever having a bad day and I'm like, oh, I hate my hair, I hate my face today, David can just make me feel like $1,000,000. So he's sweet. He's definitely a sweetheart. And he gave Edabeth a shout out, and that's my girl. So that made me really happy because Edabeth is really good. She has really good content and she deserves to be higher, you know? Hey, Ralph's Trucking, welcome to the live. Thank you for coming through. Edabeth, I want to say one of her videos, she did like a post office video like some years ago, And that's gotten so many views. I'm talking about like 12,000 views. But yet she's still at like 400. So I don't know. I just feel like she deserves to be like further along. And she's so good and she's so consistent and she has kids and she, you know, she has life and everything. Like, I don't think people realize how hard it is to stay consistent on YouTube, because a lot of the people don't understand what it is to be on YouTube. They think like, oh, it's so easy. Like, you know, what do you, like, you just record yourself and upload it. It's like, I wish it was that simple. And if it were, we'd all be making money, wouldn't we? But unfortunately, it's a little bit more difficult than that. And you have to make good content. Like, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how good looking, because people want to see what they want to see regardless. And if you're not doing it properly, it doesn't matter how good looking you are. It's just like a Netflix series. You can watch a Netflix series and you get hooked on it, right? You're like, oh man, I can't wait for that next season to come out. It takes so long for them to come out with their next season. It's like at that point you're over it and you don't even want to watch it anymore. And that's how I feel like YouTube is. And that's why you have to stay consistent, because you have to stay in somebody's head, like wondering about, like, oh, I remember Angel told me she's about to go to the doctors, or her son had an appointment. I wonder how that happened. Like, you know, how that turned out. Let me go check her out and see. So I think if you just do that and stay consistent, then you're good to go. But it's not easy. Like, it's not easy for sure. But anyway, I've been on here for 1 hour and 44 minutes, and this is supposed to be a super quick live. So your girl's got to go. I kind of have kids to take care of, I know. Neglecting my duties as a mother. You guys, thank you so much for coming through, because I would feel like a complete idiot if I was just sitting on here with nobody to talk to. So thank you, Aphiz. Thank you so much. I just got an Instagram from you. Oh, you sent me over the link. That's what's up. Thank you. I'm about to go hit that right now. So thank you for coming through. I love you guys. Be on the lookout for my 1,000 subscriber video, because I have a lot of shout outs that I'm doing to a lot of good people, my people that always look out for me. I did just get it on IG. It just pulled up and I'm about to go watch it right now. So I love you guys. Have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Look out for my 1K video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.